Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another League of Legends video. Today we'll be talking about Season 10 and some of the champions you should be playing in order to do good. But before the video actually starts, I just want to say thank you for all the support you guys have been showing me recently. It means the absolute world to me. Also, if you can, please hit the sub button if you haven't. It helps you out so much and it's always appreciated. Now with that being said, let's get into the video itself. One thing I want to mention is if I sound like backed up and like my voice is a lot deeper, that's just because I have a sinus thing, like my sinuses are all fucked up. Yeah, it makes my voice deeper for some reason and I'm not really mad. It's kind of cool, random effect. But maybe throughout the video you'll hear my voice get back to normal from the talking, but yeah, that's besides the actual fact. So first lane is top lane. Top lane, honestly, I fucking hate top lane, I'm not gonna lie. But champions you should be looking out for are Garen, Mord, and Malphite. Garen, he's always been good. He's super strong, good tank, good damage. Mordekaiser, he's a very strong dueler, especially with Conqueror. Like, it's absurd how strong he is. He has just a good kit for dueling and pushing, which is needed in the top lane nowadays. And then Malphite, even though his AP got nerfed, his full tank is still really good. So if you want to pick up a tank for the top lane, I consider picking up Malphite. He offers a lot of CC. He's an absolute unit right now. Next, it is the jungle we'll be talking about. The jungle is basically about who's good at skirmishing, who's good at clearing, and all of that. So first person I'm going to bring up is Warwick. Warwick now has good sustain because he has lifesteal on some of his abilities. He has good clear and he also could gank pretty well with his ultimate. Also with his passive on his W or E, I forgot which one, he has really good movement speed. So he's not that bad of a pick. Another champion that is considered pretty much the most OP so far is Nocturne. Nocturne has really good clear, especially with Sanguine Blade benefiting him like fucking crazy. He's OP at this point. Like, there's no reason to not play him until he gets nerfed to shit, which I'll be sad about. But yeah, he has fast clear and he has good gang, so I recommend picking him up if you want to do well this season. Another one, this may or may not surprise you, is Elise. Elise is strong at making plays with her CC and just like her overall damage. She's really good at dueling, so if people want to fucking invade you, you could, sorry, not voice crack or whatever. But yeah, she's really good at dueling, so she could hold her own in the jungle till she's needed. Another person that you may or may not expect it is Echo. Echo right now is really fucking strong, one of the strongest out there. Even though his early game is considered weaker, his mid game to later on is fucking insane. He also has a lot of mobility with his ultimate because, that's like a safety key. So if you're a fuck up, you press that and you're Gucci fam. Now, going on into the mid lane. First one is Cassin. Even though he got a small nerf to him, Cassin is still strong as fuck. He's a really good assassin. He has good damage mid to like after 2 items, I think. He has amazing damage. He also has a lot of mobility with his ultimate. So overall, he's not that bad, even though they quote unquote nerfed him. Another champion that you might be surprised of, I'm kidding about that by the way, is Diana. Diana right now with her rework is super strong. Like, you don't understand, like, she'll fuck you up. Her main thing is that she has amazing damage. So if you want a strong laner, I recommend trying out her and picking her up for mid lane. So another champion you should pick up is Fizz, another assassin. Fizz is strong, he's always been strong. People haven't played him much. Fizz, he has amazing damage. And without hitting almost any of his abilities, he can still kill you, which is pretty insane. But if he hits all your abilities, you're dead regardless. But he can do that without hitting all his abilities. Also, we had to talk about his E. His E legit removes him from the game, does damage, and you can use that defensively or offensively. So overall, Fizz is a really good, solid, strong pick if you know how to play him. And some honorable mentions are Mordekaiser and Nocturne. The same reason as before, they're very strong duelers. Especially Nocturne with his fucking Sanguine Blade, which made him OP. And Mordekaiser with his Conqueror. Now, moving on down to the bot lane. First off, we have Kate. Kate, she's always been a solid pick. She's always been strong. She has good damage, good range. She has some of a good disengage. She has, she's solid overall, a strong pick. Why the fuck are you moving the snow now? You're so loud. Stop this. This is the fucking third time. How many times did I go back and forth? Fuck. I'm sitting here, can't do shit because all you hear is brr, brr, brr. Fuck off, man. You just do a half-ass job anyways, fam. Next up is Sienna. This is kind of surprising here because she is a support, but people decide to play her AD and now she's super strong. She has a really, really strong kit and she does a fuck ton of damage. So having ADC that is this strong of a kit and can heal and do damage with one ability is actually really fucking good. So maybe consider picking her up if she's not banned. And the last ADC I will be talking about is Misfortune. Especially now in Korea, there's been a 4 Duan Split start and apparently that's been pretty OP. I haven't done it. I've seen clips of it. I've heard people talk about it. Apparently this is what the Koreans are doing and apparently this is what's working and it's really fucking OP. So I guess abuse this before it gets fixed somehow so you get that free elo this season. Now we're gonna move on to the supports. First up is Nautilus and Leona. I put these two together because they're both very, very similar. They're both very tanky, both have a lot of CC, both could peel amazingly. And now these two champs are one of the best supports, tankiness you could play. So I really recommend, just try and pick them up. Even for me, I'm not the best at Leona, but I've been trying to pick up Leona just because she's going to be really strong and Nautilus already is such a strong pick. He's almost always contested, always banned, always picked. It's honestly hard to play Nautilus, so maybe try picking up Leona so you could try and balance that out. The next person is Soraka. Soraka, I love Soraka. She's one of my favorite supports. But now the meta is more shifted into her favor, which is, good and bad because there'll be a lot more people playing her, a lot more people banning her, but overall, she is very utility heavy and, she could easily make or break a lane if she's played well, so I recommend trying her if you can, even though she won't be as tanky, but she'll have a lot more utility. And the last support is the exact opposite of Soraka. This is Zyra. Zyra is really, really strong now because she has a fuck ton of damage and she's very aggressive. And let's say someone on your team is not doing that hot, Zyra could easily slip in and be an AP carry. So a lot of people are picking her because on her own, without that much gold or items, she could put down a lot of heat. Almost like Brand, but I don't know. I felt more Zyra is gonna be popping up this year. Zyra has been one of my go-to AP picks, and a lot more people have been playing her and having good results. So I recommend also picking up Zyra if you want that AP carry support. So that's it for the list. Let me down below what you guys think of it. Is it bad? Is it good? Who do you think is going to be OP? Who do you think isn't going to be OP on the list? But that's all the time for today. Thank you for spending the 5-10 minutes with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.